Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. We're here something a little different today. We're going to play Hand of Anubis, which is a hacksaw game. I don't generally play the hacksaw games because they are terribly expensive compared to the other regular pragmatic or the real king games. But I do like this one, and I had a really good win the other day on a hacksaw game. Not this one. Maybe I'll tack that on the end here if this one doesn't go well. This is going to go quick. This is a very fast game. So I'll explain it to you real quick while we do these spins here. During the bonus game, there's two different ones. There is the lesser expensive one, which we'll definitely try, which you get multipliers down the bottom. Every time you get a connection up top, it adds to the multiplier for the amount of squares that were in that column. As well as you don't get the multipliers until a green orb shows up and opens up that area. It sounds complicated. It'll make a lot more sense when you see the video. The other bonus, I'm just going to call it the super bonus because it's more expensive, is a little bit different. It gives you multipliers up top. Squares come in and fill up the grid. If you fill up a whole line, that line's frozen, and it goes for 3 spins until you get 3 spins in a row where you don't get any connections, and then it finishes out the whole bonus that way. Again, it'll make a lot more sense when you see it. We'll start out with the underworld, which is the regular bonus. This is the one where we're looking for golden cats, because you know the Egyptians loved their cats. So we're going to looking for golden cats for the multipliers and green orbs to open up the multipliers down the bottom. Also, they're good for 3 spins. So there's a green orb. Now that 2 down the bottom there that's lit up, all the wins will now be multiplied by 2. As we get more wins in that column, it'll add to that number. And then they do add together, so now it's a 5 and so on and so forth. You guys are pretty intelligent. I'm sure you'll pick up on how this works pretty quick. Unfortunately, that times 10 is in a 50x multiplier, which is great if we get to unlock that column. Now this is hacksaw. These games are the most volatile games on here as far as I can tell. So this one costs 6,450 coins to get into. It's very possible in a hacksaw game you may actually win 0. It's happened multiple times. It's something they're very well known for. Seeing a lot of the multipliers popping up, which is weird. They don't usually come in that much. Also, if you can hear it, I wasn't expecting my air conditioning to come on, so I apologize if you can hear that in the background. Shouldn't stay on very long. So just sort of bear with me here. It is getting hot in my recording area here. Now, really need a green orb in that front. Now that it's up to 162x multiplier, I really want that green orb in that first one. But we're never going to get it. We're down to our last spin. We actually got the green orb for the 162x multiplier. That's going to be a huge hit with that blue. There you go, 13,000 coins just on those blues alone. This is a ridiculous amount of multipliers. Why are we up to a 328x multiplier? And another 240. At least hit something. It didn't even make a connection. We had the possibility of almost a 600x multiplier, but that was 3 times the actual bonus by there. So we're going to go ahead now and move over to Judgment, which is slightly less volatile than that game is, but still very much on the high end. So this one you can see you get the skull there. That gives you a multiplier all over if it has the little lines behind it. If it's just a regular skull, then it just is in that one lane. Same thing with the cats. If a regular looking cat comes up, it's just for that one line. And if a cat with a little starburst behind it comes in, it does all of them. You'll also see a lava square. The lava square will condense all of your squares down to a single one. In fact, you'll see it happen right here, so that it opens up more space. The more space, the better. The more things can drop in. Sort of how it works. You need a 200x total in order to get a break even on this game. Again, it sounds complicated. You watch it once or twice, it's real easy to figure out. And like I said, you get 3 spins. After 3 spins of not getting any symbol, the game's over, and that's what you get. These are all 50 coin minimum spins here, so everything's multiplied by 50. That's why you need the 200x to get back to 10,000. It's math. I know most people don't enjoy it, but sometimes it helps. There we go. We're going to condense down, open up some more room here. Really, ideally, what you're looking for is the cat with the starburst behind it, so it'll multiply all of the payouts out top. This game can get out of hand very quickly if you can get one of the cats to come in here. It can also end after 3 spins real fast, just like that did. So it adds up all the numbers. Whatever you get is what you win. It's 156x, so we're somewhere around 7,500, which isn't too bad considering we spent 10,000 to get into it. That is the very expensive game, so we're going to try and stay away from that. We'll go back to that first game we played. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. This is one of the games I play probably the most off of recording, which I shouldn't considering how much it is, but I've had some pretty good wins from it, so until it absolutely, rakes me over the coals, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy playing it. But I thought I'd share it with you, see if this is something you guys like. It's a little something different. Now that I'm done talking about the whole thing and explaining it to you, how's everybody doing? You guys having a great day so far? I sure hope so, because I'm enjoying the heck out of getting to play this today. Alright, we're up to a 10x multiplier. Obviously what you're looking for is the symbols that have the colors in them. The base, 10 through ace are there, but they're not the ones you want to connect unless you get a whole bunch of them. And you will see this happen. What's happening right now, you're going to get 7, 8, 9, 10 dead spins in a row, nothing's going to happen, and by the time you know it, the game's over, and you've got 600 coins. Really need more green orbs and need more spins, because we're down to our last spin. That, however, was a really nice hit for 6,300, a little over break even. This is not the game that generally pays out. I'm very surprised it's doing this, but last spin gave us another 5,000. All right, that's another 12,000 coin win on this game. We are 2 big profits in a row on this one. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a third one. I keep telling you it's very volatile and it's going to pay out 100 coins, and so far we've won I think 30,000 coins between the 2 games. So expect one of these to be just a terrible, terrible game. They normally don't connect this much. I honestly think it's only doing this because it knows I'm recording the video for you and you're going to watch it, so it's trying to make a liar out of me. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. If you know where that's from, comment down below. If you know where that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Alright, we're keeping up on good spins. We got 9 spins to go, decent multipliers. 18x is pretty good. Another green orb giving us 12 spins. Opens up the extra 5. Now we have seen some cat heads come in so that we can get multipliers already, but they came in while we had low numbers, so they're not stupidly high yet. But there's no reason to say that it couldn't come in and just turn that 15 into 150 real quick. I was sort of hoping it would happen. The turn after I said that would make me look really smart. But it certainly was not the case. 3 spins left to go. It is going very quickly now. We have 2 more opportunities. Oh, never mind. We have 1 more opportunity now to get one of the green orbs to come in to give us more spins. It is nice when they drop in. It is an additional 15 spins. This is a good multiplier too for those purples. Well, did we actually profit again for a 3rd game in a row? We certainly did. I need to put this game on recording more often because this never happens when I play offline. And last 2 spins after 1 more good win here. Another 1,300 coins. Final spin. Didn't get the extra orb, but another 8,400 coins is a 2,000 coin profit. And we are way above and beyond where we started. We're going to go back to the judgment, see if we can get 1 good win out of that before we finish up here. Again, if you are at this point in the video and you are still watching, you are an absolute superstar, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. It seems to be the sort of thing you might like watching, so I would ask you very nicely if you would consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Really does help me out, gets me towards my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which means I will stop talking about it as soon as we get to that number, because that's the magic number for YouTube's all in the background and the things they want us to do. There's that cat with the golden sun behind him. So everything is going to multiply by 3, and instantly, just like that, the worst we can do is a 15x anytime one of those blue little boxes pop up. Now what we need is some magma to come through and condense some of these. Or maybe another one of the universal cat multipliers would also be nice. If you want to multiply them by 3 again, no one's going to turn that down. I have seen these as high as 500 or 600 in individual row. So it can get pretty high pretty quickly. I've definitely had some very big wins on this game. All right, we're almost done with that column there, so I really need one of those magma blocks to drop in there before it fills up the whole column. No last minute save. This is not nearly as good as the last one, but like I said, you can't win them all. It's at least a little over half back. 140x is good. That should be like 7,000. There you go. 7,000 on the nose. I guess it's a little something different. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. Do you like these games? Do you want to see more of them? Do you have a different hacksaw game you want to see me play, or should it just go back to the normal stuff that we normally play because it's a little less complicated and it doesn't go near as fast? I'm curious as to what you think. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for Sugar Rush.